What's up, fam? Thanks for watching another high-rated Go format video. So today we have Ric Flair 91, which, if I'm not mistaken, he's the #1 player on here. If he's not #1, he's definitely #2. And he also won Go Format Worlds Championships. So this should be a good match, or we should at least be able to get some good testing off of him. And he's facing X23s, who has a 704 rating. But let's see who gets this rock paper scissors. So Ric Flair is gonna go first. His opening hand is double Thunder Dragon, which is unfortunate. Gravekeeper Spy, Dekochi, Magician of Faith. So you know he's playing Chaos Turbo. And X23's hand is a Heavy Storm Knock. Call the Haunted Blade Knight Torrential, so he's playing some kind of warrior variant. Ric Flair's gonna draw into Cyber Jar, activate Thunder Dragon and get his 1 Thunder Dragon. And I'm assuming he's just gonna set the spy and say go, but let's see what he does. Yeah, set spy and pass. X23 is gonna draw into Graceful Charity. Let's see what he does. He can activate Graceful now. I guess if he's looking for traps, he can activate Graceful now. I mean, his hand's pretty solid. You don't want to get rid of the Heavy, the Nobleman, or the Torrential. The Blade Knight's gonna stick, so I don't think he should Graceful Charity. But let's see what happens here. He's going to activate the Graceful Charity, draw into Premature, Kaiku, and Duo, which is a good draw. He gets rid of Kaiku and Premature Burial. I mean, honestly, if it was me, I would have just kept the Kaiku. But let's see what he does. Like I said before, guys, if he's going to Duo, he should do it now. I mean, he knows he's only got... he knows he's playing with 3 cards. But let's see what he does. He's going to summon Blade Knight, swing it face down. Spy's gonna get hit, it's gonna get him another spy. Main phase 2 set Torrential Tribute and pass, so it was a good play that he didn't activate the Duo. Ric Flair is gonna draw into Snatch Steel. So he could snatch this Blade Knight and then sack the Thunder Dragon if he really wants to. He could just pass because his board is not getting. He's not getting through this Gravekeeper Spy board. But let's see what he does. Yeah, he activates the Snatch Steel. Swings in for 16. X23 is going to take the 16. He's going to set his Dekochi and pass. He's going to draw into Donzalug. Let's see. Sets Call the Haunted. Says go. Ric Flair draws Knock, which doesn't do anything in this matchup. And look at that. I would have gotten Torrential Tributed. But he's going to go ahead and just swing with the Blade Knight. Okay, and 23 is going to activate Call the Haunted on his Kaiku and then Torrential the board, which is a good play. You're not expecting Call the Haunted into Torrential, so it was the right play to just keep the Dekochi set. So it's a good thing he showed me that, because I'm going to keep that in mind from now on. He sets his Magician of Faith and passes. It's unfortunate he's got the Dawn with the Knock. But he draws into Book of Moon, summons Donzalug, activates Nobleman of Crossout, gets Magician of Faith out, and he's going to go ahead and swing Don. So it's 50-50 that he hits it. It's actually he's only got a 25% chance that he hits a useful card out of his hand. Yeah, so he hits Nobleman, and then main phase 2 he duos. He should have just done that off the rip. Gets rid of what was that? Gets rid of Cyber Jar and the Thunder Dragon. Passes. After setting his Book of Moon. Ric Flair is going to top deck a Sork, which is really good for him. Removes Light and Dark, summons Sorcerer, banishes the Donzalug. And 23 draws a Snatch Steel. So, I mean, if he can top deck, he can top deck too, right? Activates Snatch Steel, swings in for 2300. Leaves him at 29, and he passes, draws into Regeki Break. Against 1000 cents, passes, and 23 is going to draw into Rhoda, so he should probably just swing. This could be a Mirror Force or a Torrential, but let's see what happens. So he activates Rhoda, summons it. Yeah, so he's just going for game. He's not caring. He's only got this one, no cards in his hand basically. But he activates Regeki Break, targets the Snatch Steel. 23 is going to chain Book of Moon, setting the Sork. He's going to take 2000, set Heavy Storm, flip the Sork and pass. Yeah, Ric Flair draws Duo, and that's game 1. Okay, so it was unfortunate that he drew the Thunder Dragon. And then he hits the Cyber Jar off the duo. Yeah, so a little RNG going on in that game. You can't do anything about that really. But opening hands this game. Oh, let's pause this. Okay, so opening hands this game are Book of Moon, Snatch Steal, Regeki Break, Dust Tornado, Swords, and 2 Spies. That's after the Pot of Greed. 23's opening hand is Blackluster Soldier, Ninja Grandmaster, Graceful Charity, Mind Control, and Nobleman of Extermination. So obviously he potted. He drew into 2 Spies, which is unfortunate. So a little more RNG there. He sets a spy and passes. Okay, after setting Dust Tornado. Okay, so he sets 2 cards. Yeah, I don't know if this was the right play. Maybe he's trying to really put pressure in because he lost game 1. I wouldn't have done this at all. I don't know many people that would have done this either. So that could have just been a misplay. Anyways, let's continue this game. I'm really upset with this, but let's continue this game. 23 is going to draw into DD Warrior Lady. Let's see. He could just summon the Warrior Lady and swing. Putting Manning up on this face down. Let's see what else he could do. He could Mind Control. That could be. He could think that that's a Magician of Faith in Mind Control. It would be one reason why he would set 2 cards. Because if this was the Magician of Faith, setting 2 means he's afraid of Breaker. So Book of Moon would hit 1, and this would probably be Mirror Force. But whatever. Let's see what happens. He activates Nobleman Extermination, hits Book of Moon, then he just activates Mind Control. Flips the Spy. It's unfortunate. He probably thought that was Magician of Faith, like I said. Activates Graceful Charity, draws 3. He draws into another Mind Control, a Nobleman, and a Kaiku. So let's see. He should definitely get rid of this Ninja. And probably get rid of this Warrior Lady. Or if he wants to go another right, he can put the Light and Dark in the graveyard and hold the Warrior Lady. But Kaiku is really important against the Chaos match, so he should probably just hold on to this Kaiku. But he gets rid of Ninja and the new Warrior Lady, like I said. Summons Kaiku. Swings for 18. That's going to go through. And he's going to set an Nobleman across out and pass. That's going to get hit with Dust Tornado at end phase. Ric Flair's going to draw Sinister Serpent and Snatch Steal this Kaiku. Swing with both for 3k. And he should get rid of this stuff. Yeah, he should get rid of the DD and the Grandmaster from the graveyard. Sets the other Spy and Regeki Break, which is fine. Passes. He's going to draw into Torrential Tribute. So at this point, he should probably Mind Control again and see if he hits the Magician. Let's see what happens. Activate Mind Control. Flip Spy, which is nothing. Oh, he doesn't even flip it. He gives it to him. Sets Torrential Tribute and says go. End phase Regeki Break. Okay, so that was a good play. He didn't flip the Spy because he had a Torrential Tribute, so he wanted him to flip it himself. But it's unfortunate that he had the Regeki Break. Game 2 goes to Ric Flair. So 23 is going to go first this game. 23's opening hand is Call of Haunted, Sakuretsu, Mind Control, Book of Moon, and Heavy Storm. Ric Flair draws. He opens a Spy again for the 3rd game in a row. Ring of Destruction, Serpent, Chaos Sork, and Adoria. So I'm assuming Adoria is for the Kaikus, for the Blade Knights, all the beatdown stuff. 6th card is going to be Tribe Infecting Virus. So let's see. If I was him, I would do 1 of 2 moves. The second move is really horrible. The first move isn't even that good. But setting Sakuretsu armor. Or Heavy Storm, that's the really not good play, because Breaker just blows you out of the Heavy Storm. He could set Book of Moon, because he could book the Breaker, try to swing at it with the Tribe Infecting Virus. And if he summons the if he summons the Breaker, then he's free to set the Sakuretsu armor without a problem. So I guess the right play is to set the Book of Moon and just pass. Let's see what he does. He's going to set Heavy Storm, which is the blowout play. That's going to get punished by something. Look at that. So Ric Flair draws MST. He's going to set Nadoria, MST, and Ring of Destruction and say go. 23 is going to draw BLS. Pro Heavy Storm. Summon Tribe Infecting Virus. Swing. That's going to get eaten up by the Nidoria. So he thought it was the Spy. Sets Sekuretsu Armor and passes. Reclair draws into Saku. Set Spy. Set Sakuretsu Armor. This can get hit with a breaker, but I'm assuming he's more scared of a level 2 than a breaker at this point, which is understandable. 23 draws into a Mirror Force. He's already got a Saku down, so I guess he's just set this Moon, but let's see what happens. Oh, he activates the Mind Control. Spy gets him nothing. He's gonna set Call of the Haunted. Okay, and pass. Well, Reclair draws into Cyberjar. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cyberjar, but if the #1 ranked player is playing Cyberjar, then it's probably something to write home about, right? Let's see. He can just switch this to defense mode. Yeah, that's really all he could do. If he wants to swing with it, I guess that's what he wants to do. I would just switch this to defense mode and say go. There's not much you can do here. Cyberjar you want to save for when he's got a ton of stuff and you want to get rid of it. But let's see what he does. He doesn't switch to defense mode. He just goes into battle phase and swings for 12. That's going to get Call of the Haunted activated and summon Tribe Infecting Virus. And now he sets his Cyberjar. 23 is going to drop to Pot of Greed. He's going to activate Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. He draws Smashing Grounds and Snatch Steal. Swing at the Spy. And he's going to say go. He's not afraid of anything. Reclair draws into Lightning Vortex, which I guess is a good side deck card versus Warrior. Let's see what happens. He's going to set his Serpent. Reclair draws into Duo. Oh no, 23 draws into Duo. I'm sorry, guys. So he's going to swing at the Serpent, sees the Serpent. He's going to Duo. He should have just done that off the rip, like I say, guys. Then he's gonna say go. Actually, no, at that point, with 2 cards in your hand, you should just swing. That was the right play. Because if you duoed first, then he could have known what to do to the Tribe Infecting Virus, if it made a big difference. But Reclair draws into Dust Tornado. So I'm assuming he's just gonna set Dust Tornado and pass. Get back to Serpent. Set Dust Tornado, say go. 23 is going to draw into Kaiku. Just swing with the Tribe Infecting Virus. That's going to get Sekuretsu armored. He's going to say go. Draws into Torrential Tribute. Activates Dust Tornado. So I'm guessing he's going to summon. He's going to flip this. Yep. Flip Cyberjar. Get Spy, Thunder Dragon, Night Assailant, Swords, and Duo. 23 is going to get Torrential, Dawn, Breaker, Ring of Destruction, and Premature Burial. So he's gonna get Swords, Serpent, and Thunder Dragon to hand. He's adding the other 2 cards to hand because Cyberjar is a random set, so your opponent's not supposed to know where you set the cards. And just because you're adding it to the hand doesn't mean anything. He knows it's supposed to be an Night Assailant and a Spy. He's just not supposed to know where they go. But yeah, he picks up his... What did he pick up? Again, he picked up a Torrential Tribute, a Premature Burial, and a Ring. So this Kaiku and Dawn, I guess, are both going face down. Activate Delinquent Duo. Gets rid of the Mirror Force. And Smashing Ground, activate Swords. Activate Thunder Dragon, and pass. Okay, he's not scared of Heavy Storm. Oh, Heavy's gone, right? He pro-heavied in the beginning. So Heavy Storm is gone. And Breaker's gone, so he's fine. Says go, draws into Graceful Charity. Activates Graceful, gets a Nobleman of Extermination, a Dust Shoot, and a Rhoda. Gets rid of Dust Shoot, and... Let's see what the next card should be. Think with me, guys. All of these cards seem really good. I guess you should just get rid of this Nobleman, but let's see what he does. He gets rid of the Book of Moon. Activates a nobleman on the face down. He gets the torrential out. Sets his own torrential, summons Kaiku, passes. Draw top deck Graceful Charity. Okay, so he flips Spy, gets his other Spy out. Activates Graceful, draws Regeki Break, Dust Tornado, and Tomato. Gets rid of these Thunder Dragons. Flips Night Assailant, kills the Kaiku. Swings with the Gravekeeper Spy to kill Breaker. And he's going to set Dust Tornado and Dust Shoot. No, I'm sorry, Regeki Break. And say go. So he draws into Blade Knight. He summons Blade Knight. Activates Torrential, getting rid of the whole board. And he's just going to pass from here, right? Set the ring and pass. Yeah, premature was too much, but set the ring and pass. And phase Dust Tornado the premature. Gets Magician of Faith. Okay, so again, guys, I guess Dust Tornado. I guess setting the premature was to bait out the Dust Tornado. He did see it last game. So yeah, that was a good play. Sets Magician of Faith and passes. Draws Mind Control. You should just activate Mind Control. Jeez. Oh man. I don't know what the point of that was. Last time the Mind Controls didn't go through because he hit the Spies, but I mean Spies out already. Yeah, man, should have just done it. And phase the new one. I'm sure Ric Flair is laughing right now. But anyway, Swords goes out the window. He draws into Sakuretsu armor and gets back into his Serpent. Set Saku, flip Magician of Faith. Gets Graceful Charity. The reason he said it is because this might be Dust Shoot. Activates Graceful, draws 3. That's going to get rid of Serpent and presumably this Mystic Tomato. Yep. Summon Breaker. That's going to be met with Ring of Destruction. It's going to activate Pot, draw 2 cards, which is Sork and Tomato. Yeah, and at this point you just swing and set the Regeki Break. Or he's going to man up. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking with this. He's got Light and Dark. Yeah, I don't know. Activate Snatch Steal, that's going to go through. Activate Rhoda, so get Blade Knight. Sets Saku. He's going to swing with the Blade Knight, that's going to get Sakuretsu. Swing with the Magician of Faith. I'm sorry, with the Chaos Sorcerer. That's going to be met with Regeki Break on the Sork. And BLS should get dropped right now to get rid of this Sorcerer. And pass. Top decks into Card Destruction. Gets his Serpent back. He's probably going to card D anyways. Card D draws into a Tribe Infecting Virus. Switch Fate to Defense Mode. Draws an Exiled Force. So he can do 4K. So he's going to go in for the 4K. And this Tribe is probably just going to get rid of the BLS. Let's see what he draws. Draws into a Mirror Force, gets back Serpent. That was a really good draw. Summon Tribe, call Warrior. Wow, I forgot Exile's a Warrior. Man. Swing for 16, sets Mirror Force. Draws into Sangan? No, he draws Nobleman. Sets Knock and passes. Ric Flair draws Heavy, gets back his Sinister. Set it, say go. He draws into Suzuki, summons it, knocks. That's gonna get hit with Mirror Force. Says go, draws into BLS. Wow, okay. So that's it. That's game, guys. Alright, so there were a few plays that I didn't see, guys, from both parts. I called it in one of my videos before, but I didn't call it on this one. Setting the Premature Burial. That was basically the bluff set so that he doesn't get his Ring of Destruction blown out by Dust Tornado, so that was a good play. Holding on to this BLS was good when he snatched and summoned Blade Knight. What else? I'm not too sure about setting the 2 cards on opener by Ric Flair. I don't know if that was last game or this game. I think it was last game. Yeah. The other thing was the duo play. So he had 2 cards in his hand. He summoned Tribe Infecting Virus, swung at the face down, then duoed. That was absolutely fine. Usually I tell you guys to duo off the rip, and that's so that your opponent doesn't gain knowledge of what you have and discards things according to what you have. In this case, if you duo first and then try to swing, he can respond based on what he doesn't have and he knows you have. So in that case, you let him, you let him keep his resources, you swing, and then you duo. So that was the right play. But anyways, guys, I'm really happy about this game. I actually thought that Ric Flair was going to lose this one, but I guess not. That shows you why he's the #1 player right now in GOATs. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, give it a like. Comment down below anything you think. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, guys. And also, guys, I haven't said this in a few videos, but don't forget to join my Discord server. Links down below. As soon as I get enough people, we're going to start hosting Go Format tournaments. I already had one and it went really well. But yeah, hopefully we can get this ball rolling, guys. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace.